How are you doing? I am getting ready for the evening and I thought I would do my eye makeup. Today we are going to be using the Berries palette by Juvia's Place. And there's some amazing colors. See that? Those are awesome, right? And then we're also going to use the Ace Beauté Scarlet Dusk palette. Probably just some of the shimmers off of here. And this is what it looks like. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of glitter too, because I love my glitter. So if you just hang with me, we'll get into this in just a second. Okay, so I'm using my NYX Pigment Primer to prime my eyes for this look. So I'm using the bright pink color in the Juvia's Place palette as my transition color. It's a nice vibrant color, but where it did stain my lids, and I of course didn't find that out until I took my makeup off at the end of the night. So just FYI. I am using a Wet n Wild brush to apply the transition color. It's just a Wet n Wild blending brush. Then when I blend out my color, I am using a Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. Now I'm going in with the corner pink color. It's to deepen the crease and in the corner of my eye. I'm not getting the effect that I wanted, so I then actually go in with the darker deep berry color to kind of darken up the corner and the crease. As you can see, that top pink color just doesn't give me the depth that I wanted, and so sometimes when you're working an idea you gotta change things up, and that's what I did here by using the deeper color. It gives a lot more definition, and as you see at the end of the look, it really is going to make the glitter pop. So now I'm going to dip into the Scarlet Dusk palette by Ace Beauté, and I'm going to hit that shimmer. I'm going to use my finger to apply it so it's nice and bright. I put the shimmer down so that when I do put the glitter on, it won't take on a red tinge from the other eyeshadow. Cleaning up those edges, making sure everything is nice and blended out. And now I've got my NYX glitter primer and my loose glitter. And just one thing before we get started, I put down some setting powder so that if any of the loose glitter falls into the setting powder, it'll be easy to just brush away and it won't get stuck on my face. And so now I'm applying the NYX glitter primer, and then I will use, it's just loose glitter that I got from Beautiful You at Clementine and Agnes, which is a local brand, but they have some of the best glitter I have ever used in my life. And as you can see, look at that shine. So I clean my brush off in between applying so that I can have a clean brush to apply the glitter primer on the other eye as well. And as I was saying, any glitter that fell into the setting powder, I'm just going to brush it away. Same thing with the palette that has a lot of fallout. You just brush the fallout away with the setting powder. Now I'm doing the under eye, and I am using the same darker purplish pink color for the outer part of the under eye, and then I used the shimmer on the inside of the under eye, but I didn't like it, and so then I mixed the two middle colors from the Berries palette and I put them on instead. Like I said, sometimes you just have to change things up, and if you do something and it doesn't work, and that's exactly what I did. So here I am using actually a lip liner for my under eye. It's the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Cherry Skies. It did burn a little bit at one point, so I might say, ooh, y'all, don't try this at home. And this is me hating the under eye look and changing it up with the two berry colors, and that looks so much better. What I did do was take that shimmer color and make it my inner corner highlight, and that actually looked amazing. Now, for my eyeliner, I'm taking Kat Von D Dagger Tattoo liner in the color Trooper Black. I got this in my Boxy Luxe box in December, and it's almost as good as the Hank and Henry. Not quite, but it's pretty good. It's got a nice little point on it. Now on to the magnetic lashes. I'm going to curl my lashes, and then I'm going to put on the magnetic liner. There are a couple of tips that I did a little research after last week. You want to put the liner on and give it 3 to 5 minutes to dry. And once you've given it that time, you want to test it on your finger and make sure that it's dry. And then you want to put the lashes on. You'll see it goes a lot smoother this week after doing that. And so I'm putting the liner on, and then I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup while it dries. Now I'm getting excited because it's time to highlight, and I love my highlighter, you guys. That one is the NYX Born to Glow highlighter in the color Chosen One, and it's just going to give me a nice golden glow. Looks like I'm glowing from within. See, y'all, it's a process. You gotta layer it on and get it really nice and shiny. I love it. now I am using the Kylie Jenner Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color Mary Jo K. I love this stuff, and it dries down kind of velvety matte, and it smells like cake. Just blending out my edges, making sure everything is good. And I'm taking that same Wet n Wild brush and just rebuffing that transition color. So I went ahead and checked the liner to make sure it was dry. It felt a little tacky at first, so I fanned it a little bit just to, you know, make sure it was dry, and checked it again. And it felt good. So then I went ahead and applied the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extension Mascara in the color Rich Black, and then went from there. And now it's time to apply the lashes. And of course this eye, which is always my rogue eye, was giving me a little bit of trouble, and so I kind of had to mess with it a little bit. Take it off and put it back on a couple of times, but it then went on and was fine. The other eye went on with no problem at all, of course, because that's a good eye. Okay, I'm putting on my setting spray, and I'm fanning, and I will hit my face with a buffer brush, and we will be done. Alright, you guys, and this is the final look. I'm pretty in pink tonight, I would say. I again used the Juvia's Place Berries palette and the Ace Beauté Scarlet Dusk palette. I got the eyelashes, the magnetic eyelashes on, and I feel like they're looking pretty good. And just remember the tips. You have to check and make sure, do a test and make sure that the liner is dry before you put the lashes on. So, and that seems to be the secret. Okay, thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day or night, and be good to yourselves and each other.